An EF3 tornado is on the table today for millions of Americans, and this outbreak is just now hitting its peak. Good Lord! The Storm Prediction Center just put SIG2 hatching over the Midwest, and that changes everything today. SIG2 is the highest tornado significance flag the SPC puts on any forecast map, and it covers all of Illinois. Storm relative helicity values of 300 to 400. Good Lord, that is 4 times what you need for violent tornadoes. 5 days of enhanced risk hammering the same communities, and today, Monday, April 27th, is the worst of them all. I need to stop right here. The SPC just posted language in their Outlook I have not seen all spring, folks. Pull up a chair, grab your coffee, and let me walk you through every single dangerous hour ahead today, Linz. Before one more second passes, turn your weather alerts on right now, not when you hear the sirens start. If emergency alerts are not already on your phone, please stop this video and do that before you watch another minute. Today, Monday, April 27th, enhanced risk level 3 of 5 covers eastern Iowa, all of Illinois, and eastern Missouri, western Kentucky, western Indiana, northwest Tennessee. Every single one of you is inside that enhanced risk today. Chicago Metro, Peoria, Springfield, St. Louis, Evansville, you are all sitting in the bullseye this afternoon. And here is something that should stop you cold. The SNPC is actively discussing a moderate risk upgrade today. Level 4 of 5 moderate risk means a major widespread severe weather event is expected. Not possible, expected, folks. Watch for that upgrade announcement this morning. If it drops, the threat just got dramatically more serious. Now I need to walk you through exactly why forecasters are so alarmed today, because the setup is genuinely historic. We have a 990 millibar surface low ejecting hard out of Colorado and tracking straight toward the Midwest right now. That low strengthens as it pushes toward Rochester, Minnesota tonight, and that low is the engine of everything today. Think of that low like a drain in a bathtub. It sucks all the surrounding air toward it with tremendous force. And that southerly rush of air carries Gulf moisture straight into the heart of the Midwest all afternoon today. Dew points in the low to mid 60s are already pushing into Illinois and Missouri as we speak this morning, folks. That moisture on top of 3,000 to 4,000 joules of instability is what builds the violent supercell engine today. I need to stop right here, because that jet streak translation speed today is something I want you to understand. This jet streak is covering over 1,000 miles from New Mexico all the way to northern Illinois in hours. Maybe a jet streak moving 1,000 miles that fast is one of the most dynamically explosive setups a forecaster can ever see. Good Lord. The SPC says you only see that kind of translation speed once or twice in an entire severe weather season. That is exactly why today could be upgraded to a moderate risk. The dynamics are just that exceptional. Good Lord. Now, let me explain that SIG2 hatching, because most people have never seen that flag on a forecast map before. SIG1 hatching means an EF2 or stronger tornado is possible. That alone is serious enough to shelter over, folks. SIG2 hatching means the reasonable maximum tornado intensity today is EF3. Good Lord, that is genuinely violent. An EF3 tornado produces winds of 136 to 165 miles per hour. It levels well-constructed homes flat to the ground. That SIG2 hatching covers the full 10% tornado probability zone right across central and northern Illinois today. That meant, think of it this way. That solid hatching is the SPC telling you flat out the worst can happen in your backyard. The reason for that hatching is storm relative helicity of 300 to 400 across the whole enhanced risk zone today. This normal threshold for a tornado threat is 100 to 200. 300 to 400 is extraordinary, plain and simple. Good Lord. Wind shear that high keeps a tornado on the ground for miles. Think wringing a soaking wet beach towel as hard as you can. The tighter you wring it, the longer and more violent that spin. And today that towel is being wrung flat out hard. Dennis, a retired insurance agent from Peoria, Illinois. Dennis, you calculated risk your whole career, buddy. Dennis, SIG2 hatching sits right over Peoria this afternoon. Your personal risk today is as real as it gets. Dennis, that old farmhouse you love has no basement. Please call your neighbor with the basement right now. No debate. Now let me take you through the timing of today's threats, because your exact window depends on where you live. Storms begin firing across Missouri and Illinois mid-afternoon. Your first dangerous window opens around 1 to 3 p.m. The most dangerous window comes later this afternoon and evening, after the atmosphere has fully destabilized. If skies clear in Illinois this morning, instability rockets. Think pouring gasoline on already warm coals. That sunshine after storm scenario is exactly what sends instability from 3,000 toward 4,000 joules in hours. Drop your city in the comments right now, and I will personally reply with your specific storm window for today. Thousands across the Midwest are watching this morning. Let me know where you are. I got you, folks. Let me go state by state now, because your risk window today depends entirely on exactly where you call home. Illinois. You are the single biggest bullseye of this entire 5-day outbreak, plain and simple, folks. All of Illinois sits under that SIG2 hatching. Every hazard is on the table from early afternoon to midnight. Chicago, Peoria, Springfield, Decatur, Rockford. Every one of you needs a shelter plan locked in before noon today. Sharon, a retired school teacher from Chicago suburbs. Sharon, your storm window opens mid-afternoon today, honey. Sharon, Chicago has a documented history of violent tornadoes and setups that look exactly like today's pattern. Sharon, share this video with your book club and church group right now. 5 minutes could save a life today. Iowa, Eastern Iowa, you are in the enhanced risk zone. Your storm window opens mid-afternoon and peaks at dusk. Iowa City, Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, your window is 1 to 5 p.m. and low water crossings will flood fast tonight. Gloria, a retired bank teller from Des Moines. Gloria, today is your absolute highest threat day this week, honey. Gloria, I know your daughter keeps calling to check on you. Pick up that phone and tell her exactly where you are sheltering. Gloria, Des Moines sits inside that 5% tornado zone. Give your daughter that peace of mind right now, please. Missouri, Eastern Missouri, including St. Louis, sits in the enhanced risk. All hazards on the table today. Hannibal, Cape Girardeau, the Boot Heel. Your storm window runs mid-afternoon straight into the overnight hours. Flash flooding is also a serious concern in the Boot Heel tonight. Rivers are already running high across Missouri. Indiana, Western Indiana, including Terre Haute, is in the enhanced risk. Your window opens this evening around 5 p.m. Indianapolis, you are in the slight risk, but a rogue supercell can still reach you. Keep that radar app open. Frank, a retired mechanic from Indianapolis. Frank, your Monday evening threat is real and starts around 7 p.m., buddy. Frank, your shop on the south side has a big roll-up door. Get everything secured inside before 5 p.m. today. Frank, figure out your shelter spot and burn that plan into your memory right now. Tonight, that plan matters, buddy. Kentucky. Western Kentucky, including Paducah, sits in the enhanced risk. Your window is tonight after 8 p.m. Heads up. Flash flooding will compound the tornado threat across western Kentucky tonight. Creeks there rise very fast. Carol, a retired school teacher from Louisville. Carol, your window tonight is real, and I need you fully ready, honey. Carol, you spent 30 years keeping children calm in emergencies. Tonight, your whole street needs that from you. Carol, your neighbor across the alley has a basement. Knock on that door this afternoon. 5 minutes matters tonight. Tennessee. Northwest Tennessee, including Clarksville, is in the enhanced risk. Your window arrives after dark tonight. After dark tornadoes are the single most deadly kind. No visual warning at all when a twister comes through at night. Louisville, Nashville, Clarksville, your threat arrives between 9 p.m. and midnight. Do not sleep through this one. Good Lord, too many good people die sleeping through a nighttime tornado. Please do not be one of them tonight. Have a NOAA weather radio right by your bed tonight. $25 at Walmart, and it wakes you when nothing else will. If storms wake you tonight, do not roll back over. Good Lord, get to shelter immediately and stay right there. Wisconsin. Southern Wisconsin, including Milwaukee and Madison, is in the slight risk. Large hail arrives this afternoon. Minnesota. The Twin Cities area sees storms push through by late afternoon. Your window peaks around 3 to 5 p.m. The total threat area today stretches over 1,200 miles from Minnesota all the way south toward the Gulf Coast. Least 1,200 miles of severe weather risk on one Monday in late April. Good Lord, that is genuinely rare. Across all these states today, one thing is flat out true. This atmosphere has enough fuel to produce violent killers. I need to stop right here, because the wind threat today may be the single most underappreciated danger of all. The SPC shows a 45% probability of damaging winds across Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, and Tennessee today. In the event, 45%, nearly 1 out of every 2 locations inside that zone sees damaging winds today. Good Lord. 40 straight line wind gust of 60 to 80 miles per hour expected with the squall line as it sweeps east tonight. In quote, 80 miles per hour snaps a mature tree right at the trunk, like a toothpick. Good Lord, no exaggeration at all. Widespread power outages lasting days are possible across Illinois and Indiana tonight from that wind alone. Multi-day outages mean no AC, no fridge, no power from medical equipment. Prepare that emergency kit right now. Mobile home residents in Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky, please get to a solid building well before noon today. Statistically, mobile home residents are 15 times more likely to die in a tornado than people in solid structures. That 15 times stat is not a scare tactic. It is 40 years of tornado fatality data. Plain and simple, no debate. High-rise residents in Chicago, Indianapolis, or St. Louis. Interior hallway, lowest floor, away from all windows. If a tornado warning fires and you are in a high-rise, do not go up. Go straight down to the lobby level. If this forecast is helping you stay ahead of this dangerous outbreak, please go hit that subscribe button now. We are right here tracking every hour of this outbreak, day by day, storm by storm, for all of you. Now I want to tell you something that gives me real hope, because the Enid story from April 23rd matters today. An EF4 tornado hit Enid, Oklahoma 4 days ago. 40 plus homes destroyed, and not a single person died. No fatalities from an EF4 because people had a shelter plan and they took those warnings seriously, good Lord. Red Cross had shelters open in Enid within 2 hours. Neighbors helped neighbors before rescue crews ever arrived. That is the America I know. And that same spirit needs to be fired up in Illinois and Kentucky today. Preparation is what turns a potentially catastrophic EF3 day into a survivable one. That is not hope. That is fact. Richard, a retired electrician from Springfield, Illinois. Richard, your town sits right inside that SIG2 zone today. Richard, Springfield's storm window peaks mid-afternoon. Use that local knowledge and get your family sheltered early. Richard, that interior closet you showed your grandkids last week. Make sure every single person knows to go there. Richard, your grandchildren are counting on you to be the calm voice in the storm. Be that voice today, honey. All right, folks, straight talk time. The bottom line action items every single one of you needs right now. Number 1, know your shelter spot. Basement, interior room, lowest floor, no windows anywhere near you. 2, no basement. A windowless bathroom on the lowest floor works very well in a tornado. Heads up on that, folks. A mattress pulled over you in that interior room can protect you from flying tornado debris. Old tip, it works. Number 2, charge your phone right now and keep a backup battery charged. Power outages will hit hard tonight. Number 3, mobile home residents. If you are still home right now, please get to a solid building immediately. Number 4, turn around, don't drown. If water is covering any road tonight, that road is flat out not safe. Good Lord, 6 inches of moving flood water knocks you clean off your feet. 2 feet sweeps a full car away. Number 5, Check on every elderly neighbor in the risk zone right now and again before storms arrive tonight. That 5-minute knock on the door or quick phone call could be the most important thing you do today, honey. Number 6, outdoor plans in Illinois, Iowa, Indiana today. Move every single one of those plans indoors right now. ANOAA Weather Radio for $25. Wakes you up when your phone fails overnight. Burn that into your memory. After storms clear, never touch a downed power line. Never walk through standing floodwater. Ever. No exceptions. A generator running inside your garage kills you from carbon monoxide in under an hour. Run it outside. Always. Post-storm fires from candles and generators kill more people than most folks realize. Use flashlights only, buddy. Now let me walk you through what the radar is going to look like so you know exactly what you are watching for. When you see a large red and green rotating couplet on your radar app, that is a mesocyclone. Get to shelter now. A hook echo, that backward C shape on the southwest edge of a storm, is where a tornado is most likely wrapping up. If that hook echo is sitting directly over your town on radar right now, you are in danger. Move immediately. Best radar apps for today: Radar Scope, My Radar, and the NWS app. Please download one of these right now. Set your polygon warnings so alerts only fire when a warning covers your exact GPS location, not just the county. If you are on the western edge of a tornado polygon right now, that storm is heading toward you. Shelter immediately. Do not leave shelter until that warning expires. New cells fire right behind the first one, plain and simple. Now let me give you the Tuesday picture, because this outbreak does not pack up and leave when Monday ends. Tuesday carries a slight risk level 2 from the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex up through the Arklatex and beyond. All of Tennessee, all of Kentucky, northern Mississippi, northern Alabama. Tuesday is your turn. Heads up. Memphis, Nashville, Clarksville, Jackson, Tennessee. Your Tuesday afternoon through evening window is very real. Margaret, a retired librarian from Memphis. Margaret, Tuesday afternoon is your most dangerous window this stretch. Margaret, the Memphis area has seen this before. Have 2 shelter spots identified before Tuesday morning, please. And here is something that puts this entire outbreak into sharp perspective. April 2026 is already historic, folks. Over 170 tornado reports in April alone. And we are flat out not done yet, with several more dangerous days ahead. Forecasters are calling this the most active severe weather stretch across the plains and Midwest in recent years. 5 straight enhanced risk days over the same battered communities. Most years, this simply does not happen. Good Lord, back-to-back enhanced risks over the same zip codes is genuinely alarming. This is not normal at all. When those 3 ingredients peak simultaneously today, moisture, shear, lift, forecasters start calling their own families. I need to stop one more time, because on top of all these storms, wildfires out west are still raging today. Red flag fire warnings cover eastern Colorado, New Mexico, and the Texas Panhandle as we speak this morning. Lost to the world, these 9% humidity and 40-mile-an-hour gust in the Panhandle today. Good Lord, that is pure tinderbox territory. Over 1.7 million acres have already burned across the country this April, nearly double the 10-year average. One spark in those conditions, and a catastrophic wildfire takes off within minutes. No outdoor burning out there. Now let me show you the long range, because after Tuesday, this pattern finally gives the Midwest a break. The jet stream dips hard south by midweek, pushing cooler, drier air across the plains and suppressing those storms. Wednesday and Thursday look to be the quiet days of the week. Good Lord, these communities need that break. But do not get too comfortable. Forecasters are already watching a new trough developing around May 5th to 7th. Signs of another potent severe weather setup are appearing on the day 8 to 10 models. We will track that for you. Keep watching this channel, because we will have that early May setup covered well before it ever becomes a threat, tease. The 6 to 10 day outlook shows above normal precipitation for the central and eastern U.S. Finally, some relief. But that rainfall comes bundled with more rounds of severe weather, so we stay on guard through all of it. This spring is already shaping up as one of the most active on record across the central United States. Good Lord. Not memorable in a fun way, memorable in a way that demands every one of us stay prepared and weather aware daily. Let me give you the big picture one final time. This is why we wake up early and do this every single day. Sunday through Tuesday. 3 more dangerous days piling up over communities that are already beaten and exhausted. Every city on this map is somebody's Dennis, somebody's Gloria, somebody's Carol. These are real people, real homes. Those minutes you spend making a shelter plan right now are the most valuable minutes of your entire week. Preparedness is not fear. Preparedness is the single greatest act of love you can show your family this spring. Communities that prepare together, warn each other, and check on neighbors. Those are the ones that make it through. That is the Midwest at its very best. And good Lord, I see that strength in these communities every single spring. Check spc.noaa.gov for the very latest outlooks and watch for that moderate risk upgrade this morning. Point. Follow your local National Weather Service office on social media. They post life-saving updates in real time. And one more time, share this video right now with one person in Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, or Tennessee, please. That one share might reach somebody who has not heard about today's SIG2 outbreak, and it genuinely saves lives. SIG2 hatching, 300 to 400 helicity, a potential moderate risk upgrade. Monday, April 27th is the day. Good Lord. Day 4 of 5. Stay safe out there, stay weather aware, and I will see you right back here tonight.